Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. And it's Azar. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella, Upamecano. We all know of his impressive record, but he's a lovely blend of athleticism and technical nous that he developed from quite an early age. It'll be interesting to see who his opponents bring to the table to test him, because testing him demands a lot.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
After 16 minutes is number 17, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Camavinga. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well played. Darder. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thinks about the shot. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Christian. And the finish! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That is good strength. Oh, nice touch. Now then, the ball's come loose. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. He's a sharp little ball here. Joseph is flagged offside. Alexander-Arnold. And Upamecano. And it's Rudiger. Now it's Morishi. Joseph has it out wide and in space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played out to the right.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Knocks it into space. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. reflections on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Caicedo has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. Costa. Omar Mascarell. Spread it left. Can he get on the end of this? That's good running with the ball. Tries to think it through. Brilliantly cut out. Alexander-Arnold goes back to front. A header! And he's straight offside. Upamecano. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Caicedo, spread out to the left. And that has been knocked clear. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
He's in space and looking for options. Skims one in. And it's hoisted clear. And they're quick to get it back. Threads one in. Oh, that's neat. Neymar. He slings it in.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's through, now is he in?
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes on
Coming
both
the
sides,
field
actually.
is
Oh, he's
number
been caught
9.
napping.
Substitution.
Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard. Out to the left it goes. Costa. It's Darder. Now he's off and running. Rodri. And it's Fernandez.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Palmer! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Coming on
Couple
to
of changes then in quick
is
succession.
number
So the die
15.
is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Well, this certainly makes the game a little more exciting as we near the conclusion.
No, again there's no way through. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Caicedo. Oh, he's played it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, off the bar! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow.
And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Vallecas were a team looking for an outlet. Shot a goal! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Vallecas grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is...
He's got tall! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Camavinga. And Caicedo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just eases him off the ball. Caicedo. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's a sharp pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Vardiol. And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Looking to play him in. That has been slung wide. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Swings in across. Defending of the... He's having a go!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's put paid to a promising move. Caicedo. And it's Azar. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 18.
Both sides then
Hazard.
taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
26,
benches.
Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 15.
Rodri.
Son Heung-min, number
Barcelona
16.
perhaps contemplating
Rodri.
their next change here.
Substitution in progress.
Spread it left. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. Son Heung-min. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stood up well. He's going for goal!
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans have...
And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Neymar clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 21.
We have
Caicedo.
got changes here from
Coming
both
on to
sides, in
replace
fact.
him is number 8, Fernandez. Substitutions taking place.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
They'll have one final crack at it. Now, can they get him away? Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And there goes the final whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies.
Hello,
and
everybody,
quite
and
a
welcome to
contest
today's
ahead of us.
match.
This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Can he finish? Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Cesar Azpilicueta. As a fellow fullback, I'm a massive fan of...
Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough! Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Barcelona gain their reward with an early goal. That's been cut out, well played. Vardiol. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar, out to the right. Now, can they get him away? That's a sharp pass. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a throw. Back towards the middle. Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no... It's Alexis Sanchez! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's managed to get free. Alexis Sanchez. Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Alexis Sanchez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Vardiol. Caicedo. Neymar. Tries a measured ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Sanchez. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Can he get it through? Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Sevilla looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Agume. Looking for the run. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good spread. No, that's been intercepted. Agume. Gets into some space. Oh, nice touch. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. And here's Neymar. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Agume. Still just a single goal between the sides. Knocks it into space. And that could set him on his way. That's tidy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Muscular approach does pay off here. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a good spell of possession, this. Sao, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Cristiano Ronaldo might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Now it's Alexis Sanchez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field, number 16.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
7, substitution.
He's in a great position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just eases him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hazard. Azpilicueta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good ball, good take.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Alexander-Arnold. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. He could be in here. There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Substitution on the field, number 9. Number
Sevilla
18.
have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Number 8.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Hazard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It'll be a throw-in. And there goes the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We have already started here. Oh, that was vital. No, that's been intercepted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Looking for the run. Budimir finds himself offside. Upamecano.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now he's off and running. That is good alertness. That's a good ball out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Shot, surely! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short, and it's Alexander-Arnold. He's gone for goal! Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's made its way to him. That's a nicely weighted pass. Moro. Galan. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Raul Moro! Raul Moro! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Caicedo. And it's Camavinga. Neymar. And this is Ronaldo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Shifted it to the flank. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Played out to the left flank. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Budimir. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Cross in, looks like a good one. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Oh, that's a key interception. Almost an hour gone. And here's Budimir. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Neymar. Vardiol. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's really well manoeuvred. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal.
Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Budimir made such good movement to get in position there. We were all expecting much more.
Vardiol. Caicedo.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he's... Oh, shooting chance! He scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 2.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
He's had a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Number 21, Caicedo. Coming on the field, number 15, Son Heung-min. Number 16, Rodri. Number 8.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, and it's been given away. Big chance! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
There will be 5 minutes.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Barcelona
Number
have turned to their
17,
bench, and we're going to have a
Cristiano
substitution.
Ronaldo.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Bilbao finding their passes.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now he's got space here. Chance for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Iñaki Williams. Overhit and out of play. What a throw in. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, I'm Eric Laporte.
Guruzeta! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Barcelona! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 28 minutes is number 17, Cristiano Ronaldo.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Can he get it through? Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Camavinga. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Azar. Passes short and sharp. Neymar! Just too much. Fractions.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Rudiger wins the duel this time. Now it's Sunset. There's the delivery. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Caicedo. Now it's Neymar, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ruiz de Galarreta.
There will be
Out to the
1
left
minute
it
added
goes.
time.
Now it's Guruzeta. Gomez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He has a look up. Oh, well played. Courtois clears.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Swung over. Not the most accurate pass. Sunset.
That was lovely, that.
Guruzeta. It's out for a goal kick. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And here's Messi. Upamecano. Nice sequence of passes, this. Tries from distance. That's got him rattled.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Nico Williams.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Looking for the run. Can he get it? Can he finish? It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a good run down the left. Nico Williams is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 11.
Messi
Guruzeta.
goes short.
Coming on the field.
He's having a
Number
shot!
23. Number
Oh, that is
21.
rather wayward.
Substitution.
Arugizar. Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's a good ball. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Yamal looking for options for movement. Yamal's cross. He's got two. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Substitution on the field, number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Substitutions taking place.
Over to the left. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. My name's Cristiano Ronaldo! Danger averted for now. Neymar, foot in. Nicely spread.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the versatile Oscar Mingueza is a player that's been catching the eye. Educated in all of the principles of Catalan football since a very young age. And it's no surprise to see his calmness on the ball, his courage in wanting the ball. Always very intelligent as well with his ability to pick a pass. And that education he's received is serving him brilliantly.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Quality ball. Can he latch on to this? Goes for a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's made its way to him. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Still goalless at the moment. That is a great pick out. Oh, super ball! And this is chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. Well, played right into his path. Now, can he find a finish? Well, that pass isn't the best. He won't be happy with that one.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oscar Mingueza, no luck with that dink over the top. Here comes the corner. And he's had a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's good running with the ball. Looking to play him in.
There will be one.
And again,
at a
he's
time.
sorted that out terrifically. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's been shifted off it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Nicely weighted ball. That's good play.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Ronaldo picks it up out wide. And this is Neymar, and he's certainly onside here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, what has happened here? Mingueza gets rid without sophistication. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Distributed tidily. He's in plenty of space here.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Hazard. Number 17, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 7, Messi. Number 26,
Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round.
Caicedo.
He's looking wide.
On the field,
It's Son Heung-min. He's
15,
onside.
Son Heung-min.
And this is
Number
Neymar.
18, Batistuta. Number
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Number 8, Fernandez. Substitution. 2 added minutes.
They really
have been
do have to
indicated.
make something of this. And that will be the final act. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Neymar. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Played out to the right. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, good spread. Can he get it through? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. He's hit a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. So we're still where we started right now. He's looking wide. Pablo Fornals. Alvaro Fidalgo. Distributed tidily. Vardiol with the clearance. Tries to pass it through. That's tidy. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Scorer for Barcelona after 40 minutes is number 2, Alexander-Arnold.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Azar conjures time and space where few can. Threads one in. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, he's seen... And the first half is done. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're off again. Caicedo, well seen, saw that coming. Ricardo Rodriguez. Can he get on the end of this? That is good alertness. Caicedo. Tidy with his distribution. He is through here. Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? Big chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 18, Eden Hazard.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Caicedo. And Guardiol. Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ricardo Rodriguez. That has been slung wide. For Pablo Fornals. Camavinga. Guardiol.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Caicedo. And Guardiol. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Azar. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Rodriguez. Coming on the field. Number 22. Isco. Number 11. Number 17. Riquelme.
That's going right the way across. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Aimed beyond the defence. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And that's cause for mild irritation.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Son Heung-min. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Palmer! Palmer! Keeper's not concerned by that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Alvaro Fidalgo. Anthony. Pablo Fornals. Alvaro Fidalgo. And that will be the final act. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've... So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 support. And the finish!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Alexander-Arnold going vertical. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter.
He's having a shot! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! A finish right from the top draw. Barcelona are in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Zakarian. Thirteenth, Zakarian. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. One goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Chaleta Shah. Zaharian. And it's Soler. Now it's Zakarian. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vardiol. Distributed tidily. Thirteenth. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. No foul, says the referee. Neymar. It's Camavinga. Caicedo. Out to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Caicedo. He's well positioned here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And smartly reclaimed. 5 minutes till the break. And Upamecano. And here's Neymar. Searching pass is played there. Ramiro gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alexander-Arnold. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Alexander-Arnold. Nice-looking ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And now they can spring out of defence. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he's intervened well there. That's a sharp pass. Spread out to the left. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Zakarian, and it's Soler. Now it's Oyarzabal. Zakarian has a shot! Oh, belter! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Number 21.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Zaharian, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Sergio Gomez. Chaleta Shah. That's a good ball out wide. Barcelona really will have to throw everything at this now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Number 18, Hazard. Number 26, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 15, Son Heung-min. Number 16, Rodri.
Kubo.
Substitution in progress.
Lovely bit of skill. Mendes. That has been knocked clear. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Messi picks it up out wide.
Added time.
Mendes. Kubo. Sergio Gomez. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
They're outsmarting him this time.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now, can they get him away? And he's heaved it away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pepe. Villarreal deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Camavinga. Caicedo. Played out to the right. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's hoisted clear. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Now he's off and running. And it's Hazard. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Big header! He scores! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Opts for safety. There is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Hazard, oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cristiano Ronaldo! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Looking tidy in possession here. Showing good feet. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Camavinga. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Hazard, kind of somewhat off target.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Villarreal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Gerard Moreno. He's in a great position. He's going for goal! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Gerard Moreno. He's a sharp little ball here. Gives it back. Pepe! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Number 15.
We have got changes here from
Coming
both
on the
sides, in
field,
fact.
Number 21. Number 8. Point. Substitutions taking place.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Alexander-Arnold.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. And this is Neymar.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Messi. It's an early cross.
Two
Not pretty, but it gets
has
the
been
job done.
indicated.
Spread out to the left.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Valencia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nice interception, well timed. Caicedo. Vardiol. Rudiger. And Upamecano. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And this is... And he shoots! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rodriguez. And it's Correa. Now it's Guerra. Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Hazard. Caicedo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. Messi is flagged offside. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Messi picks it up out wide. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar's cross, well read, and the danger is averted. Javi Guerra. And it's Gaia. And it's Guido Rodriguez. Rioja. Cross into the box. And he's taking no chances there. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rudiger. And Guardiol. Rudiger. And Upamecano. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Caicedo. And they've switched it over to the other side. Caicedo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. Oh, good spread. Rodriguez. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half.
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Caicedo receives it in a wide position. Fired deep towards the back post. That's a decent clearance. Sadiq. And it's Guido Rodriguez. And Ramazani. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Ronaldo. It's Neymar! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Gaia. Showing good feet. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's a mighty
The
effort!
attendance for this match was
He will be livid with himself.
96,847.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Vardiol. Strong running down that left flank. Hazard. And it's Caicedo. Now, can they get him away? Caicedo. Hazard. Pings it across. Out to the right. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Knocks it out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Hazard. Number 26, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 15,
Messi!
Number
Well, now it's a race for the
16,
ball. And another try! And he hits the net! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Barcelona making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Substitution for Barcelona.
A good take in a good area.
21, Caicedo. Coming on the field is
Rodriguez with a
number 8,
fine tackle.
Fernandez.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
Messi! Oh, denied at the last. He gets in! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona are at the
6
peak
added
of
minutes
their
has been
powers.
indicated.
As for their opponents, a long way from that. Sees a sharp little ball here. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Neymar. Number 7, Messi.
Cross goes in there.
On the field, number
Courtois
24,
deals with that nice and simple.
Number 5, Yamal.
And that is that. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match,
Please
and
put your hands
deservedly
together,
so.
everyone, and give our boys a round of applause.
Any
for a
reflections
job
on what
well
you've
done.
seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what...
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. You might see this as the beginning of the end. We begin the second half of the season here. Neymar picks it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get it through? Courtois claims comfortably. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Distributed tidily. Here comes the cross.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And here's Messi. Now it's Neymar. And no, he's seen through all of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. 30 minutes gone. Azar. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Climbs up big! In he goes again! Goal! Barcelona! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona, after 35 minutes, is number 21, Hasego.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in. And they've got a throw. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Shifted it to the flank. Looking for options for movement.
1 minute added time.
Hazard. Lovely feet. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played. Caicedo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. Caicedo. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And can he finish it? Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Coming
Time
on the
then
field
for the first
is
substitution of the game.
Number 7.
La Coruña grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Played out to the right. That's a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Can he finish? He's got it all! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 32.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's a promising position.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's shifting through the gears here.
There will be 3 minutes added
Oh,
time.
he's been caught napping. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's in! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Coming
La
on the
Coruña
field
are
is
making a change now.
number 10.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging.
And time is up. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
On as even today. A big
Your
round of
reflections
applause
then,
to
Jim.
both sets of
Yeah,
players
this
who
looked the
gave it
most
their
likely
all.
outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury,
And he shoots! Decent enough try.
this is the time you need that pace.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Cristiano Ronaldo played out to the left flank. It's come to nothing. Omar Mascarell still goalless. He's through here. It's a promising position. Now it's Murray. Chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Defending of the desperate variety. He slings it in. And he's there to get it away.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's
setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Caicedo. Almost half an hour in now. Played out towards the right wing. Mojica. Joseph. And it's Costa. Lovely feet. Shot could be on. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Guardiola. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good ball out wide. Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa. That's a little off target.
There will be one
And he's
minute
forced to go
added
back.
time.
Caicedo. Spread out to the left. Knocks it into space. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. So the first half brought no goals. It's a throw-in. Camavinga. Caicedo. That has been slung wide. Aimed beyond the defence. He is just caressing the ball. Up he goes! Oh, crossbar! Neymar gets good distance on it. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Messi. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Upamecano cuts out the pass.
For this match was
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Guardiola has it out wide and in space. Muriqi, nicely spread. And now the breakaway. Joseph. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Dada. Oh, that was vital. Guardiola. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's got away. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo! Really well taken goal. Finally the breakthrough.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
He's stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Mallorca can
After
now introduce
75
the first of their
minutes is
substitutes.
Number 17.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Guardiola gets over and intercepts.
Substitution in progress.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 26, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on to replace him is number 16, Rodri.
Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. And he's picked it up out wide. Threads one in. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, what a climb! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
So there's going to be another
After
change here.
88 minutes is
Barcelona could
number
not have picked a better
17,
time to snatch a
Cristiano
2-goal lead.
Ronaldo.
Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Hazard.
Alexander-Arnold
Number 21, Caicedo.
tries to play it through.
Coming on the field.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Number
Messi
8.
has it in a wide position,
There will be
and time is up. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Cristiano Ronaldo
So there
claiming
it
the
is,
Man of the
everyone.
Match award,
Now big up
and
for our
there is
players.
very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter.
Shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. No, he didn't quite meet it right. That pass has been well intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Cleared without complication. Looking for the run. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's going to go a long way. Looking for options for movement. Lofted in. And that is expertly dealt with. That's a cute ball. That looks a cracking ball. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's taking no chances there. There's the delivery. Cleared away. And he's there to get it away. Can he get on the end of this? Quick look, then plays it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Crossed in one, terrific header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
"30 minutes gone. He's on it, can he get away? And he's gone long. Played out towards the right wing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Number 17, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Looking to play him in. Nice control.
2 added minutes.
Takes
have
aim
been
and
indicated.
crosses. He's hit it first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
And that was very necessary. It'll be a throw-in. Threads one in. That's an excellent interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of
That was the
football,
first
plenty
half.
of signs that
Still
both
plenty of
managers
time
can
left
take
for a
a lot of
comeback.
encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Rudiger. Upamecano, played out to the right.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And the shot! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
After 52 minutes is number
One
3.
sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Vigo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Hazard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Forwards and with intent. And he's forced to go back. Rudiger. And it's been shipped out wide. Knocks it into space. Caicedo is onto this. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's... And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Messi. Oh, good take in a good area.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shapes to shoot! And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, number 9, number 8. Coming on the field, number 19, number 10, Iago Aspas. Number 22, substitution in progress.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it will make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Alexander-Arnold. Big header! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
17, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is that. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Someone very special in announcing
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was venomous. Pinches it off him. Pepe. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game. Can he finish? And the finish! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Vardiol. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Perez.
Oh, really well played.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar. Thinks one through. That's going to go a long way. Camavinga. And here's Azar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Driving forward. And this is Perez. Dink through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Flings in across. Guardiola with the clearance. Villarreal have it back and can go again. Gay. There's the... Up he goes! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And it's made its way to him. Out to the left it goes. Guardiola. Played out to the right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's just beyond his reach. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
So it's
An
been even
engrossing
so
half,
far.
but we're still
Which way
where
will
we
things go in
started,
the second
0-0.
half? Ours, of course.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Perez. Perez! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. That's tidy. Threads one in. Here comes another cross. Upamecano can get it clear. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so
The
determined.
attendance for this match was 98,004.
No way through. Spread out to the left. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now it's Perez. Searching pass he's played there. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ronaldo. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Perez. Good take. Tries a shot!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vega.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Hazard gets into a good position. Good ball, good take. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 8, Fernandez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any
16,
risks.
Rodri.
Well, that
Substitutions
might
taking
be that,
place.
Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that interception was... And that will be the final act. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent
And it
draw,
ended
Peter,
on
with a
an
good
even
mix of
today.
action
A
and
big round
plenty of
applause
talking
to both
points,
sets of
and it
players
ended
who
with the
gave it
right
their
result,
all.
in my opinion.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. It's a goal kick. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella up in Meccano. We all know of his impressive record, but he's a lovely blend of athleticism and technical nous that he developed from quite an early age. It'll be interesting to see who his opponents bring to the table to test him, because testing him demands a lot.
He's having a shot! Azar conjures time and space where few can. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's being urged to shoot, and Hesse! And it's a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Goal! After 21 minutes is number 10,
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that is out of play. Caicedo.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Looking to play him in. Las Palmas looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that was very necessary. Well, there's the clearance. Las Palmas are looking to go forward now.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Caicedo. There were better options before the ball was lost.
There will be 1
Easy to
minute
save
at
them
a
up here, I
time.
know. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating
That's
the
the
obvious,
first
Peter,
45,
but
and
thankfully
we're well
this
on
is
top.
still very
Let's
savable.
look forward
Keep
to
things
more to
simple,
come in the second
keep the
half.
intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona
Really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Azar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, some tackle that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Barcelona still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. That's good play. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Jesse.
So time for change,
Coming on to
and
replace
this one has
him
been on the
is
cards for a little
number
while.
49.
Jesse Rodriguez taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
He can run onto that. Neymar gets into some space. Neymar! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is Neymar. And the shot! He's beaten. Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Las
number
Palmas
18,
making another change
coming
here.
on the field.
Barcelona
Number
got some
19,
help from Lady Luck
number
there. They all
21.
count. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, what a mistake! And he's lost his man here. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries a shot. It's in. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It
Number
was a
49.
great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
Goal!
Perfect placement,
After
the one
90
place the
minutes
keeper
is
couldn't reach.
That's
Number
expertly
19.
finished, and he's done that so often.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Las Palmas complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's at the end. Barcelona came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim even to a...